Welcome back for another Wizards of Legend 2 run. Today we got wind or air. So here's going to be the build. So we got the Aeromancer Grasp. I prefer this over the projectile one. I think this one feels a lot smoother. And I also like the blink function where you can kind of just blink on top of your opponents. And you got the Mistral Arrow, 3 charges, it's all right. It's good for disrupting enemies from far away in their channels, so I like it. And then to stick on the theme with arrows, I went with Gust Volley. So the reason why I think Gust Volley and then this basic is really good is that you can shotgun effect with the Gust Volley doing a lot of single target damage. As you saw, it did 182 damage. So I think it's pretty broken in those close
the 5 elemental
scenarios.
Forces are governed by the underlying force of chaos. Ironically, chaos maintains harmony.
This game has been so much fun recently, and I haven't even done any other builds besides like normal builds like full water. Another one that I'm thinking about doing is dragon, since there is a dragon relic that increases your damage from dragon arcana, like the water and the fire one. Sorry, I don't know the names of everything, but it's like a wave one. But yeah, so I do know that there are some pretty cool upgrades for these, but as you can see there, if I'm up close, my standard arcana does so much damage. And then on top of that, if I'm up close with my signature ability, it also does quite a bit of damage. So yeah, so we're kind of just like shotgunning people almost. Oh, taking a little some damage. He's gonna block everything. Nice. Get up close to him, shotgun him. Handle the projectile targets. Dodge the rock. Dodge that. Dodge that. We're about to get our boom, boom, boom. Our signature right there, and then we get up close, and then we shotgun him. All right, so we're gonna do the double any damage boost relics because we are running the win damage boosting relic, the pinwheel. Jeez, can't speak. But how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's day is going well, or night, depending on when you're watching this. I wish that had more oomph to it, but it does have three charges, so I guess if it had too much oomph, it would be kind of broken. It does pierce, which is really nice. Break that, a pop. See if there's any gold inside of it. But being able to one-shot characters from far away with my signature is quite broken. So be careful. And it's really nice that like everything pierces, right? So my signature and my standard both pierce, which is really nice. So I do have kind of AoE and in that sense, which helps do with that. And then I've got also pretty good single target damage because of the shotgun effect. So if I do that, then it just one-shots them. So that's pretty broken. Ouch. And with your signature ability, you can turn during it. So if you miss the first one, you can make sure to hit the last two because it is 3 volleys. Yeah, let's kill this boss. Okay, dodge that, shotgun. Dodge all that. He's taking all the damage. Dodge all that. Dodge that. By the way, something that you might notice is that on top of all of the enemies, there's like a little marker that kind of lights up. And that's just supposed to signify when they're about to like throw a damaging X, right? So some characters have it, some don't. So it's a pretty good visual indicator. So when that appears, you can know to dodge. That's what I use. But it's usually like a little red like orb that explodes. Got any wind? Shattering defense. That is quite busted. And it on theme, and then whirlwind. I think I might try and go for the shattering justice. I am very close to it. I just need like 7 more gold, and we should get it. That'll trivialize the second part of this run inside of the desert. Dodge all of that. Boom. Now, the only thing is that we are going to need some more damage to take care of that last boss, because that last boss has so much health. So either I'm going to need a lot of cooldown reduction or just a lot of boss damage. So whenever anything has a shield like that yellow bar, you cannot actually stagger them. So, and then some of these big bosses you can't stagger regardless of what they have on. So, something to take note of. Let's see what we got here. Critical damage. Critical chance is pretty nice, but if we do this, we won't have enough damage. Okay, we're gonna hold off on this. I do think that this is probably the best option. 75% damage to undamaged enemies is not that great. That means that the first hit, I do more damage, and that's it. So, and my basic isn't like something that's like a one hit, you know, with a long cooldown. It's you're hitting multiple times. Boom, get that health. So I think what we're gonna need, I think I have enough for both. So we're gonna go ahead and get both the shattering defense from that one vendor as well as this. So we got 30% crit on that. Then we go here and getting this. Very broken ability. I think a lot of the defensive abilities or anything that grants you iframes is very, very strong in this game, because surviving is pretty much half the run. And then killing whatever in front of you is the other half, so we can go ahead and just oh yeah. See, what happens with shattering defense is that anytime it blocks a projectile, it shoots out these like little orbs that go and find enemy champs and then kill them. You can carry 1 less standard Arcana, but your standard Arcana deals 20% more damage. I think I might take that, because that's pretty strong. Decrease your crit chance, no. Basic Arcana deal, but all other damage, no. Okay, we'll do this. That is fine. I'm cool with the Arcana we have, and I think we should be able to make a run with it. Go ahead and do that. It does good damage. So what we got here from this vendor here? Red Katana Tassel. So anything that boosts my melee, boosts my ranged as well. So I think currently a lot of my things are ranged. So this is melee, range, and this is just a dragon. So it's not melee or ranged, which is kind of strange, but okay. So this is kind of useless. Each time you die, you are revived with 20% of your max HP at the cost of 200 gold. Movement speed scales with kill counter. That one's not bad. So the red katana tassel is pretty good, as well as the skating blades. So we're gonna see if we can actually get enough gold for either of those. Oops, that is not the right ability. Go ahead and block all projectiles there. Can I block that? No, we cannot block that. Today I learned. Bit overkill, but cool cars. Okay, was that the boss? That was the boss. We have 75 gold, so we can get that. We can't get the tassel, unfortunately, but we can get the figure skating boots. Yeah, we'll do this. Speed is pretty nice because it allows you to dodge easier. Even that means that we don't really need to rely on our dash. So if push comes to shove and we have to get rid of our dash, we can. want to skip this out. Okay. I'll block this. Ow. That's going to do a lot of damage. Oh my god, it one-shot him. So basically what happened there, this boss shoots a bunch of projectiles out, and then as the dragons were flying towards him, it blocked all the projectiles, creating even more projectiles, and almost pretty much one-shotting him. That was absolutely absurd. So let's see what we can get. Homing volleys. Release a volley of piercing winds in a cone. Projectiles return to the caster after a duration. I have not gotten this. I do not like Aeromancer's Lunge. I have gotten this before. Basically, you do your whole like normal auto, and at the very end, you kind of just dash forward. It can put you in very bad situations and kind of make you take damage, so it's not that great. Gust Barrage is pretty good. Basically, you can hold the button down and it shoots a bunch of the projectiles, right? I think it's less projectiles, so you shoot 3, but you shoot more of them in a condensed area, so it's not bad. But I want to go this because I've never done it before, so let's see how this works. Okay, that is very strong. So that will do a shotgun effect twice. So if I'm right up in front of someone, it'll hit them. All 5 arrows would come in, and then it'll come back. Oh my god. That is broken. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. I should not have gotten hit by that. I'm a bot. That's... Oops, I was dodging right there. Use the iframes there. I just took a lot of damage there. That is not good. But tis okay. I think we shall be fine. Hopefully we find some HP along the way. Or maybe one of those purple portals. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to try and get rid of that big boss there. I do not like this configuration of like a little dungeon, I guess, or the little area to fight in. It's very annoying, especially those traps, because a lot of enemies get trapped there, so. So we are very strong already. We gotta see how far we can get in this run. Hopefully we can close it out. This is exactly what we need. Go ahead and... Okay, so I just noticed something. So right there, I had my signature, but since I did not have a charge of my signature Arcana, I could not actually use my signature, which I think is kind of dumb. I thought signatures were supposed to be kind of like a recast. You know, like you could use your signature Arcana, and then you use your signature, use your old Arcana, and then you get your signature, and it should instantly refresh the cooldown. That's my understanding of it. But it's very strange that it works that way, but maybe it's a bug. Game is still... I do have that revenge ability, so... Which makes it so if I take damage, I reflect or I make the enemies burn, so that's pretty good. Elixir of Might, Thunderbelt, not very good. Holy Water, increase evade chance by 8%, and also triggers my revenge effects. And this. Woo. No use in looking at this, because I can't hold any more Arcana. So what we are going to do is we might do the Elixir of Might. My run hasn't been the most healthy, but I think it is pretty good. The wet soap is also pretty good for dodging, but I do not have enough for both. I can see if I can maybe... I mean, I don't think there's no way I get 30 gold to get both. If I could get both, it's pretty good because then I already have one revenge effect. Ooh, what you got, brother? I think I'm gonna do this because I've noticed that the trade relic are very, very strong, and he can get you some relics that you can't even find in the shop. So we're gonna see what we can get. So here's one: attacking burning enemies with a lightning arcana resets the burn duration. See, that's something that I have not seen in any of my runs. That's the first time I've seen. Everything else I've seen, I'm gonna do the earth anklet just to because it's nice to have. It's just an extra set of damage. I did lose a lot of my movement speed, but it won't be the end of the world. And with that being said, I think I'm just going to get the elixir of health and call it a day, and then fight the big boy over here. Let's get her done. Dodge that. That did not hit me, but shotgun him like that. So in this scenario, you kind of want to just be behind him at all times. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna use this. Boom, you should be dead. Easy peasy. So right there was an instance where you saw like all the shotgun effects, and it almost instantly took out like half of his HP. And yeah, it's pretty broken, the amount of damage you can do with wind or air. I'm not sure what to call it. Health. Increase HP by about 125. I mean, I have a hard time like figuring out why I should invest in HP, because there's like the Earth Arcana, or there's like a relic that gives you HP based on how much Earth Arcana you have, and I just have a hard time feeling like, why would you ever take it if not? Like, it's better to have a ton of damage and then just wipe out anything inside of the room so you don't take any damage. But that's like, unless you do like a tank build, maybe you could do something like that where you want to get hit and then throw out a bunch of revenge effects. That could be something that you could want to do. Soul medallion, not bad actually. Homing projectiles. Knuckle, non-upgraded Arcana, deal more damage. Enhancing the Arcana will lower its damage back to normal. So I think I already have 2 enhanced Arcana. This and both my right triggers enhanced. So here's that exact relic that I was talking about. You get 30 HP, and then you get more and more the more Earth Arcana you have. Pretty mid. I'm gonna do the Soul Medallion because I think this is very, very good and broken. Having damage that scales up is very, very nice, especially since, I mean, we're pretty late into the run, but it's pretty easy to stack up, especially since I have 3 projectiles. I just have to make sure I am killing a lot of enemies with my signature. Like right here, I should be able to kill quite a bit. And that's 6% more damage, I think. Note that it's only with like the signature meter fully charged, not just like a normal base one. Okay, what we got here? Critical hit chance is pretty nice, and then critical damage is also pretty nice. We're not really using Aeromancer's Grasp too much in this run, so I'm kind of ignoring it. So Mistral Arrow, and this is what I'm looking at. So we will look at our stats right now to see what we got here. So this already has 20% crit chance. This has nothing, and it is just normal. And then this has nothing as well. So, and then I don't think I have very high crit. Yeah, I only have a 15% crit chance. So with this on top of it, this is 35%. So I think we're going to go with the 20% crit chance. So now this is 35%. For every 3 arrows, should be guaranteed to hit one. One of them should crit. Let's see if we can get a lot of kills with that. Seems like we didn't. Test that out. Boom. And go ahead and use this. Okay, it's popping out right there. One shot that guy. So in a lot of these scenarios, I just like to take care of all of the ranged characters as much as possible. And then after that, I kind of prioritize the most annoying character and then kind of play it from there. Kind of how I do my targeting in those scenarios. So all the ranged characters should die. Deal 10% more damage to enemies with status effects. Increase evade chance, and then invading also triggers revenge effects. I like the Voodoo Doll more because I do think I have a decent amount of slowing effects. Alright, I'm pretty sure. I wish it would show me like exactly what everything did, but it's kind of what happens in a game that's like kind of in beta or still being worked on. Evade chance, 8%. I do not have any, I only have 5% evade chance. It's alright. I think we're just gonna do the Voodoo Doll and call it a day. I do have things that's... So, slowing effects will actually help, and then if they're slammed, it's another 10%, so not bad. So this character here, the one with like the weird tentacles, and he's kind of brown, he is very annoying. He has a pretty long-ranged attack, and he's considered melee. So he does quite a bit of damage. Deal with these ranged characters first here, and then we'll deal with the annoying character here. But the Gust Volley does way too much damage. Go ahead and use this to stack more damage on my signature. I'm just kind of button mashing right now. These tight rooms are very annoying. I'm on 1 HP.
You're a few hits from expiring.
Not good.
Focusing on trying to reach the next healing room should be a priority.
That is not good, not good. Oh lord. I have enough gold, so I'm gonna go back here and get some HP. Don't want to die. I am just kind of taking way too many hits. But this should be quite easy.
Still water.
Ow. I mean, she got one shot, but holy. I'll be getting hit today.
This isn't over. Be what?
This air damage is absolutely ridiculous. What we got? So, yeah, now we only have 2 things. Aeromancer's Lunge, we are not going to get. We're going to do the Piercing Arrow forward. Yeah, we'll do this. Because, Jesus. That Aeromancer Lunge is quite annoying. make sure that we are looking at the minimap and making sure that we do not get jump scared. Nice. 2 kills there. Was there more? There is more. So we're gonna go back. That's very weird. Do you guys see that? You can hear the sound effects of the actual. Huh, that's a bug. Like nothing's shooting out, but you can hear the sound effects. That's a bug. Open, give me health. No health. I didn't want it anyways. See? Very strange, but is what it is. Are those deactivated on the room end? Maybe that's it? Or are they bugged? Did they bug out? Maybe they bugged out. Go right. Yeah. More gold. I'm saying that there's another chest here? Am I tripping? Look on the mini map. It says that there's a chest. What? Oh, maybe it's a chest from the other map, perhaps? Who knows? Boom, what we get? That ain't too bad. This makes it so, since this is a rapid hit, I can stack that very easily and then make my one of my standard Arcana deal a lot of damage. I'm not gonna do this because I am not stupid. Let that do all the damage. Oh god. This is very nice because everything dies from its own projectiles. Nice. Everyone moves 15% faster, kind of annoying. Projectile Arcana deal 40% more damage and melee do less. I think I might do that. Critical chance by 10% for both me and the enemy. Not really yeah, we'll do this. Said I cannot teleport. What? A lot of bugs this run. Haven't really seen all that many before now. I'm using my range there to get some kills and get that stacking on. By the way, you can hold the button down for the arrows, and it'll shoot all of them. So really nice to know. So you don't have to like click, click, click every single time. You can just hold and it'll all shoot out. I don't know if clicking is faster, but it doesn't seem like it. Seems like holding it is a lot faster. Let's get rid of all these. Be here. Luckily we evaded that. That thing got one shot.
Elite mummies move toward a target and slash
and
until
we're
it
at boss.
falls. But you overpowered
Rogue
them.
daggers, undamaged enemies take double damage. That's a lot. Slows undamaged enemies. So that's whatever. Increases your damage by 20% while below field. I think this is probably the best, the Frost Helm, so it allows us to get hit once for free. Furious Kicks. I've never seen that. And we still got there seems to be another big arena, so we're gonna go check that out. Let's see if these deactivate when the... Okay, so that's what it is. So basically what's happening is when you defeat the room, all the traps in that room get deactivated. But you can still hear the sound cues go off. That does an absurd amount of damage. Okay, nice. We get a nice little upgrade here. I'm gonna use my signature there to get rid of everybody. 50%. So I get 10% extra crit chance and then 50% damage to undamaged enemies. Or I can do Dragon Defense for critical damage. I think I might go defense because we're going into a boss. But crit chance is so nice. Because if all the arrows crit, yeah, I think things get wiped. Dragon Defense is going to play a pretty big part in this as well. Honestly, let's just do the Gust Volley on damaged enemies. We'll start out with that against the boss. We'll get a thing of HP here and we'll move on. Oh, that's not HP. Right? What, did I get HP? Who knows? We'll also buy... Oh. What do I not want here? I can keep that. All of these are pretty cheap. I guess Revenge is the only one that I'll probably drop. Revenge is kind of mid. Okie doke. Let's get her done. Okay. Okay, I did not cast what I wanted to cast. So that should all deal. See, that's so weird. She should break here. Yeah, she does. Oh my god. Where'd she go? Well, there's the shotgun effect. Oh my goodness. That did so much damage. She just insta-died. Oh my god. That's broken. Let's see how the run did. Total time, whatever that time is. Enemies defeated. But as you can see, the shotgunning effect is awesome. You can one-shot bosses so fast. I think it's the most bursty but high risk because you have to be inside of them. But dang, is it good. But I hope you guys enjoyed this run of just Air Arcana. As you can see, absolutely just decimated bosses. But yeah, make sure to like and sub and stick around for more.